always a process of growing and getting better. Like you said, even for the teams who just competed in the finals, they want to get better. You know what I mean? Individually, as a team, in every facet, and you should. That's the point. So let's talk about the finals since we're there. Another thing, a lot of conversation about you. I'm watching finals games, and there's debates about you beforehand, where you stand, all this other stuff. That's gotta be like crazy for you. Are you used to that?
Yeah, at this point I am. I mean, I think since I've been in the league, it's always been dialogue about, um, me versus my teammates, like me versus Russell, me versus Steph and Draymond, me versus Kyrie now, and James. Um, and a lot of people, when Golden State won, it felt like they went back and said, well, if they won this one, then they could have easily won 2017, 2018 with somebody other than KD.
That's so
I'm
dumb
just
to
like,
say,
wow,
bro.
somebody other than me.
Yeah,
Like, why
like
you
what?
want to just pull me from the
Yeah,
regular game?
exactly, man. Exactly. Like, so it was special, man. It was 2 years, 3 years of greatness, and I can understand being a Golden State fan, why some other fans, other Dubs fans can say, we don't never needed you, or your wings doesn't count, you should have never came here, or whatever. Man, this guy won us 2 championships. We can't say that we would have won without him. The first thing is we were against LeBron. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm scared as hell every time I'm facing up LeBron. He's too smart, simply too smart, too smart, and he can punish the mistakes of your team like no other player can. No other player. Some players can understand what their mistakes are, but they can't really commit to punish it because they lack size, or they lack skill, or whatever, or simply the opportunity. LeBron knows he creates opportunities, right? So what LeBron isn't the fox here, but anyways, what I try to say is, um, Kevin Durant was huge for these both championship runs in 17 and 18. And it was special, man. It was special. And the relationship between them was great as well. It doesn't fit, it wasn't perfect. This is why we are in the situation we are right now. But at the time, it was great. It was fun seeing both of them in the same court, Curry and Kevin Durant, the same team. This opportunity doesn't come often, so we should look at it with greatness, with happiness, with joy, and see like, oh man, this was something special. We might not see those kind of things happening again. So and why slander Kevin Durant because of that? Just why, man? We can do better.
So it'd be irritating to hear that because I just want to watch the game and and
Yeah,
and I also like those dudes. Like I played basketball with
yeah, they're
those guys. And I
friends
was a
too.
part of that dynasty that they're building right now.
Yeah,
And I
he
didn't think they
is.
had a dynasty until right now. You know what I'm saying? Until they
You
won
can't
that
argue
fourth one.
that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I had some pride. Like damn, I was a part of something special.
Yep.
Even though it was only
Nobody can
two
can ever take
championships
it
out of the
away from.
four. It's like shit. JaVale McGee probably felt the same way I did. David West probably felt the same way I did. We all came in at the same time with the Warriors,
Yep.
and we had some amazing times. And to see him finish it and continue it, um, yeah, you have a sense of pride. But then it's to be a part of that. But then when you listen to the broadcast, it's just like, well, KD should be feeling this way. I'm just like, oh, here we go. Like,
Yeah.
damn, let me just enjoy what they doing instead of
Have
you
people-
trying to pit me against them because I'm always going to take my side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is the thing. Like, what do you expect him to say? You know? Oh yeah, no, I'm trash. Yeah, definitely. They are so much better than me. They didn't need me. Yeah, they are like perfect basketball players. And trash, and not a legend at all. And not like two times, not an MVP, 2 times Finals MVP. No, and not none of that. Uh, Like, oh my god. And why? Okay, so I guess this media miss this weird beef that players used to have more or whatever. This is why they are so hyped up with Grizzlies because they are super cocky and super talkative, you know. Um, but they, if you were in front of Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry and ask both of them like what they think of each other, what do you think the answer would be? You know, so why do we need to put these guys against each other since they are so good with each other? You know, they're good and they see each other as great, as greatness. And we don't need to do that, man. We better. If you want to talk about narratives, there's so many narratives that we can talk about. It doesn't need to be that one. Why gotta be Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant's decisions. You know, he's just hooping and doing what is better for his career. Many other players do the same, but I guess since he's so great, he gets to talk about more than the others. So
I'm not
I
going to
choose me.
agree with with you saying that like I didn't contribute to the dynasty. I did. So
this man averaged 35 points in the finals. 35. You know,
like I don't give a shit if it makes you feel.
another thing as well. We could see the best version of Kevin Durant in Golden State. You know why? Because he contributed so much for the organization as well, and it was this mutual relationship. They fit perfectly, perfectly. And what fucked up the situation, what created this noise, this tension between them was the media. If it wasn't the media, I would bet a quite amount of money that they could be still together if it wasn't the media narratives trying to put each other against them. Yeah.
Like I'm attacking the Warriors, like I'm
Yeah.
gonna always take my side.
Yeah,
You know
always,
what I'm
man.
saying? Because I felt like I
Everybody would do
contributed
that.
in a
Yeah.
positive way every single
Hmm.
second I was
The culture,
inside that
the hard
arena,
work.
from practice, shooting rounds, games. So it's like you're not taking away this shit from me. I'm always holding in high regard, no matter.
Yeah, people think that he gone to the Bay Area and did nothing. Yeah, he didn't put 3 solid years of work. Yeah, that he didn't train. He didn't work out. He did so many things for the team, and he worked so hard to get there. And now we are saying that he didn't do anything, that we could have won without him. Dub Nation, we are better. We are better. Okay, this is not part of our culture. Our culture is to enhance the best side of people. This is our basketball. We use our best side, and we need to use that again to support. Not that he needs our support, but you know, to clarify this situation
No matter how you try to put my
that we
teammates
shouldn't
against me,
shouldn't be even
try to lie
discussing.
on my name and say I'm jealous and envious of these dudes. It's just like, come on, man, it's childish.
There's multiple
Super
things here.
childish.
I want to start with the jealousy though, and we was talking about this. We were
Yeah.
talking about this during the finals too. You didn't leave and like burn the bridge. You didn't
Yeah.
leave and burn the house down and trash everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is just like a Twitter thing, and me and you are heavy on
I
Twitter,
think it's a- I
or a
think it's-
real world conversation where people think you're actually jealous of
I think
Steph,
it's both.
feel away, you're upset. We watched Game 4.
Yeah.
We were excited for Steph,
We were.
you know, and it's like,
We were.
and that's when it occurred to me, like, it's kind of hilarious that this is the idea of you.
He was
I'm
proud.
like, yo,
He's his
that was the
friend.
best thing about the finals.
Curry's
for
his
me.
friend. He was proud of it.
Steph got to have that.
He was not, oh no, Curry got a fourth ring. Oh my God. Come on, man.
performance.
Come on.
I don't want to say like he had great performances in the finals before, but down 2-1 on the road, close game, and just took over. And
That game 4 was iconic to me.
yeah,
It's like much more than just the win. Like that game right there was just like, all right, like this is one of the greatest we ever seen. And in that environment and the shots he was making,
yes.
it was
Plays he was
the
making.
rebounds though. It was the
Yeah, like
rebounds for me because that's when I playing with
He
Steph.
was
That's when I
flying
know he's
to
super
get
super
rebounds.
engaged when he on the boards heavy,
Yeah,
coming over somebody back, grabbing off you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, he really want this. You know what I'm saying? So and I've
yeah,
been in that locker room, so I was just going back in my mind like, I know what they thinking at that
yeah,
point.
yeah,
So it was kind of
yeah.
fun being engaged with that game, and he made it fun for everybody. Just the shots he was making and the way he was
Yeah.
making. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of times where you could have played there for 3 years if you didn't see the jealousy on the court in the
Right.
media. Like,
Yeah, all of a sudden he's suddenly jealous. Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. And what I noticed though, is that not only when the Golden State Warriors reached the finals, but after they won it, Kevin Durant didn't say anything publicly. So I wonder if he contacted Clay Thompson, Green, Curry, Kerr, because they were close, and it's such a beautiful story or championship run in this 22 season. And I would have imagined, if I were one of those guys, I would have enjoyed receiving a text or something that we were, like he said, he was a part of this dynasty. So is so it would mean something. So if I were Clay Thompson, for example, it would mean something to receive a Kevin Durant text like, "Hey man, after you tore your Achilles in ACL, to come back here and win the finals, man." You know, coming from Kevin Durant and or even Curry hearing that like Finals MVP or whatever. Not that awards mean something, but it's about the journey. Yeah. So I imagine that he have talked with them, but not publicly because I think they he assumed that the media would say, "Oh, so it would exaggerate the situation way more." Yeah.
if you didn't see
So,
it, like, I mean, why are you trying to make it up now?
I mean, a thing with you and him is funny because, and I tweeted this. Always been graceful with each other when you guys meet up and play. You actually didn't play a few times,
Yeah.
but traveled and seen each other. Um, we talked on this pod about when he broke the 3-point record. You were actually playing that night. To see him, you guys celebrate. We know some of their people. I know some of the people. We're cool with them. Obviously, his brother plays for your team.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if you're looking at the actual things that happen, like how could you feel that there is this jealousy? Is there a competitiveness between you guys?
I don't even feel like it's that because I mean I don't compete with my teammates on the court.
That's
If you
what-
have
that's what I'm
50
saying.
and I got 15, like I'm more so competing with myself. How can if this guy got it going? How can I still make every shot? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I remember games where I would have. It was a Washington game my last year at Golden State, 2019. I started the game off like 6 for 6 in the first quarter. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be one of the nights. Shit was swishing. Second quarter, Steph got it going while I'm on the bench, and he just kept it going. And I'm like, all right, let me fit in behind that. That was always my mentality. If it's my turn, then I'm gonna go take it and go do what I got to do. But if I got to fit in, it's just like, of course, I always can do that. It's easy to do that. Steph and Clay broke the 3-point record while I was with
While
the
you
team.
was there.
You know what I'm saying? So how am I jealous when I'm sitting there in the corner passing to these dudes?
passing
I'm
that
used to
ball,
get
right?
20 shots and
He was there like
my basketball game went down when I went to the Warriors.
celebrating those
You know what I'm
shots,
saying?
you
So
know?
it's like, nah, come on, man. I was about the group always. Never
Yeah.
jealous of no teammate ever. Come on, fam. Like, and it comes from, and I was disappointed with the Bay Area media because they started mustering up that story after the me and Draymond incident.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was disappointed in them because the Tim Kawakamis, people I would have real conversations with when they walk into the locker room. Dieter, what's his last name? Kurtenbach, Monty Poole, I'm missing a couple other people. And them some amazing people, but if you come into my face and we having real dialogue and acting, you trying to we're actually building a friendship, and then go behind my back and say these things about how, I'm jealous and how I started the argument with Draymond or how I'm looking to leave. It's just like, don't be fake in my face
Yeah.
and then call me sensitive when I call you out, because it feels personal at this point.
I
You know
like
I'm
what you
saying?
said to Stephen A. Like,
So they're entering another subject right now. So, but yeah, I think the Bay Area did Kevin Durant dirty. Because I guess uh it's always the media. You know, I think we Golden State Warriors fans, we sort of feel mad because of Stephen Curry greatness and and because the media doesn't give Stephen Curry his flowers, right? Now they are giving it, but before was crazy, man. Was crazy. Super hate, a lot of hate. You know that, Alan. I know that. Everybody knows that. Stephen Curry got so much hate, and after Kevin Durant came to Golden State Warriors, it was worse because of this situation. And I think the Bay Area media got engaged into it. Like they bait it, and this created a tension around them that wasn't necessary. If the Bay Area really was open arms to Kevin Durant, as the organization was super open arms to Kevin Durant. And Skip always used this story. Oh, they flew to New York or whatever to recruit Kevin Durant. Listen, if you were in the position to get Kevin Durant, would you not do it? Can you say straight to my face and say that if you have an opportunity to sign Kevin Durant to your team, you weren't going to do that? I don't believe anybody would say that. Anybody. If I got an opportunity to get Kevin Durant, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What? It was Stephen Curry's team. And to show to Kevin Durant that he's welcome here because we want to establish a good relationship, why it is so meaningful to the media that Steph, he wasn't alone, by the way. He was with the team, the core, the Bob Myers, Steve Kerr, was everybody important for the Warriors. They flew to not really recruit Kevin Durant. It was a reunion. It was a discussion that every player needs to do. This situation, the same situation that happened with Curry and Kevin Durant, probably happened with LeBron and Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. You know, probably happened. Or you think that they didn't talk to joining each other, right? So these double standards stuff kills me, man. But yeah, so yeah, media can destroy many beautiful things, such as Kevin Durant and Golden State Warriors, and yeah,